Hello again. We're in the garage this week because it's absolutely chucking it down with rain out there. Now, as promised, it's time for an update on the microgreens.
All right, Willie, what are we doing? These things look about ready, hey?
Okay, so, well, I don't know. Let's just take off the top and we'll have a look. I'll just take this, the bricks off first.
Sure.
In the daisy tray. And, let's see.
Got our top row of radishes.
Whoa.
They look a wee little bit squished, but the ones that weren't squished,
Well, they've gone through the side, right?
right? So these will all straighten up.
Okay.
Awesome, those things need some light.
So we're going to put these under the light.
Okay, so those peas definitely pushed those bricks and the other tray all the way up.
So these peas, I mean, just look at those. They have pushed up the tree and the bricks.
That's
Wow.
got to be, what, an inch and a half?
Wow.
Up they've grown with all that pressure. And the sunflowers.
Sunflowers, that took a little bit slow, right?
You know what? I'm not 100% sure if it's a little bit slower or the fact that they were on the bottom of the weight.
Okay.
Because they look all very bent down. But you know what? I mean, we got seeds splitting. We got.
Yeah.
Do we have roots?
Salamanders. Yeah, we got roots. We're good.
Oh, we're looking good.
8 days ago, when Ryan was out on his visit, we sown some sunflower microgreens, some pea microgreens, and some radish microgreens. Now, one of the first things out of the block was the radishes. The radishes have grown extremely quick. The pea shoots have got pretty tall now. In fact, they're past the cotyledon stage. They're all getting a second set of leaves. I suppose we could add these to a salad too, but pea shoots are a favourite of mine. I can eat them just straight out of the bowl. Now, up until a few minutes ago, I'd never tried sunflower microgreens, and well, I just tried them and I was pleasantly surprised. I found them the texture a little bit like spinach, not sure, and a little bit of a nutty taste. Now, these would be another great garnish for a salad. I started harvesting the radishes yesterday and put a bunch in a Ziploc bag. I mean, just look at that. How much would you pay for that at the store? But anyway, what I noticed were when I started harvesting overnight, it was almost like I took a bunch from here, but like the rest of them was almost like the Red Sea had parted and they all started kind of collapsing and falling over. I don't know if I did something wrong. I did notice though that it was kind of moist on the edges and there was a little dry stripe up the middle. Maybe that was part of it. I don't know. I don't think I've done anything wrong because these do taste absolutely fantastic. Now, oh, there really is a bit of pep to these. But yeah, we are going to be harvesting some of the pea shoots later and some of the sunflower microgreens because we're having a big salad. And I will let you know if these kind of fall over like these did. I mean, really, these should be able to go for at least another 7 days from what I understand. Now, also, I noticed on the back of the peas here, a little bit of a little bit crappy, and I think that's just to do with the light. They are growing under grow lights. For anyone that likes growing things, I don't think you can go wrong with these microgreens. I mean, this lot, after just 8 days, I mean, you're having a giraffe, right? And not only that, at this point in time, those radishes, after just 8 days, taste a lot better than the ones do that grow for 30 or 40 days. Now, in saying that, you have to realise that I am a little bit pumped up after growing radish as a microgreen for the first time. I'm sure that come the spring I will want the real crunchy thing in my mouth again. But for now, wow, these are so good. Okay, let's put them to one side. My next question is, it's a very simple one. Squash. Now, we grow squash and we make soup from squash. We make bread from squash. Actually, Mrs. Coleman's pretty upset with me for using this as an example because it doesn't look pretty enough. Apparently she makes prettier ones than this, but I can tell you now, it tastes absolutely fantastic. But aside from soup and bread, what do you do with squash? Can you leave some comments and some ideas in the comment section below? Because soup and bread, That's all we do. Give us some ideas, guys. Okay, so every now and then you fall into the proverbial barrel and come up smelling of roses, and that happened to me today. I went down to West Coast Seeds, it's a high-end seed company which is local to us, and they do sell some of the best seeds. Not only in British Columbia, across Canada, they really are a reputable seed company. And I went down there because even though their seeds are expensive, they do sell kind of bigger packs. And when you buy the bigger packs, you can save yourself a lot of money. And I had promised quite a few people some of the Juliet, which are a type of Roma tomatoes. When I got down there and asked for the bigger pack, they didn't have any. And the small packs is like $3 for 15 seeds. That's a bit expensive. I also wanted some radishes, mainly for use as microgreens again. And I wanted a pack of the 1,000 seeds, but no, they didn't have the big packs. They only had the small packs, $3 again for 100 seeds. That's a little bit too much. However, the lady said, if you want, I will give you the equivalent in small packs as you get in the big pack for the same price. Wow. So now I've got like, I don't know, 7 or 8 packs of these Juliet tomatoes, which I was going to get a big pack, split up, send it to him, send it to her, blah, blah, blah. I don't even have to split them up. I've got all these packs now. How cool is that? And what a great company by standing by their pricing policy. Absolutely fantastic. I got more microgreens. Not only that, when it came to the radishes, I wanted 1,000 seeds. They only had 900 in the 100 packs. And so she said, would you like some complimentary lettuce? And so she gave me some lettuce seed packs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 10 times over. Wow, I just scored probably well over $100 worth of seeds here for probably half the price, and not only that, good quality seeds too. And come the spring, you know, guess where I'm going to be heading to get my seeds. You know, these guys really do look after you well. They're a great company. I would certainly recommend them. Anyway, right now, I think it might be time for a beer. I do a little bit of magnet fishing. Now, if the weather continues the way it does and I can't get out in the garden, maybe the next video I do will be a magnet fishing one. But if not, doesn't matter. Right now it's time for a beer. Cheers.